Being saved isn't about reaching this state of nirvana where everything is perfect, like you have figured everything out and now everything's love and light and all you experience is love and abundance and perfection. That's not it. Sometimes being saved means that you're saved from living a lie, and sometimes living the path of truth takes more pain. It takes more bravery, it takes more courage. It is sometimes easier to live in a lie. And sometimes facing yourself comes with the greatest pain, because now you're facing all the truths about yourself that you were hiding, you're running away from, the emotions that you don't want to embrace because you never learned how to, which all goes back to the lack of insight, lack of guidance. The fact that you're living a lie, it might not even be your fault, but the fact that you're ignoring this path of acknowledging that you're living your lie and you're avoiding this connection to yourself and you're living in a bubble that actually keeps you further away from yourself, but you think you're creating a life that is good for you because this is what everyone is telling you to do. Living in alignment with the truth will often suck. It will suck more than it feels good, actually, because it requires you to stand up for yourself. It requires you to be authentic. It requires you to hold yourself accountable, because growth takes a lot of self-accountability. It takes a lot of reflections. And this is why saving yourself from a lie often looks like going into isolation, going through your own bullshit, admitting to yourself how much of a victim complex you've been living under and how much that's been holding you back, and fully acknowledging all the ways you've been succumbing to these bullshit ways to keep yourself comfortable and keeping yourself stuck under this self-limiting belief. So if you've been living this way, perhaps you've made comfort out of it. It is so familiar to you that you believe that there is no way out of this, so you have convinced yourself that that is the only way. And here's the thing, breaking yourself from that pattern is going to actually hurt. So because you're so afraid and because you're so comfortable living the way that you live, because it's already painful anyway, you are convincing yourself that you don't want any more pain. So that's why you will avoid more truth, right? It's such a weird thing because the life that you live, it is painful. You're just not acknowledging it because you're so used to it. Like, you're familiar with what you're going through, so you don't even acknowledge it as like you're suffering. It's just like what you're dealing with. You're tolerating yourself. And the path of truth and the path of healing, the path of alignment, that process takes pain, and it's a different type of pain, but you don't want that because it feels like actual pain, like you're feeling things. So you avoid this. So that being said, if you want to live how you live and you believe that this way of suffering and this way of feeling pain is the only way that your life is set up for you, and believe that that is your karma, that is your destiny, keep living like that. You are the only person that's living this anyway. No one's living this life for you. Literally, we can't blame people anymore, especially as we get older. Nobody gives a shit. That's the harsh truth about life. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about why we're stuck in this. We gotta save ourselves.